Alright, I think we're good. G'day guys and girls. Welcome back to the Race Spec Esports YouTube channel. It's Sunday night, which means it's the Race Spec F1 leagues. We're back again after a week break, pretty much similar to the Tuesday night proper tiers. We're back again for RS4, once again here for round number 11, which takes us to the Mexican Grand Prix, the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 4.304 kilometers, 2.674 miles, 3 DRS zones, 1 down the front straight, 1 between turns 3 and 4, and 1 turn at turn 11 and 12. 17 corners around this track, 7 to the left and 10 to the right. I am pretty sure of that one. So it should be, if anything it was to go by in the Pacific Series on Tuesday night, then we're in for a show. And the championship, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the season. Pretty much this race and 4 other races left after this one. So bring it on, I say. Right, let's bring up the background. There we go. I think we got the right one. Just make sure I don't mix it up with any other, or the Pacific live stream, I should say. So here we go. I got my... Double check that very quickly. Just ignore some of the things you just saw there with friends being added. I've just added some of these guys to my friends list. So, just in case some of these guys do lag out or something happens, then I'll be able to hopefully re-invite them back in. But we've got 14 runners with us tonight. We've had did originally start off with 13, but we've had 14th join us, being at... well, George Russell, apparently, but that's TLT Rauquillo there in the Williams car, so he's out there for us. But, 14 drivers, not too bad overall. But, hopefully the stream is not too bad in general. Let me know in the live chat as well if you're watching. Hello to everybody. And hopefully enjoying your Sunday night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are watching around the world. So, hopefully we're in for some entertaining racing around Mexico. So we've had a few drivers set some lap times at the moment. They're currently being led by Jay Nachos in the McLaren. 1:14.534 with just a bit under 12 minutes to go in the qualifying session. Under perfectly clear skies at the moment, by the looks of things. Got the Rock just coming back into the lane as we speak. At a 14.615. He's currently second at the moment. Championship leader Scotty is just cars being just wheeled back into the garage, I think, as we speak. Yep, I think that was right. He's currently position 3 with a 14.675, so pretty close qualifying so far. Half King there in 4th. There's Patuca. We just randomly jumped the board with him. I don't know why. Half King there, Scotty's teammate in position 4. We've got Will there in 5th in the Alfa Romeo. Bags Liddell in the Red Bull. I think he's just leaving the lane, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he is. Scooter Matata there. There you go, I'm now friends with Scotty. You're welcome. The Scooter Batata there, it's position 7. He's just doing another flyer by the looks of it. I don't want to be doing too many flyers. Well, I don't really know what the weather conditions are going to be like for the race. So, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Although he's in low ERS, so I'm going to assume that's a no. But he's not currently on a hot lap. 15.246, he is in 7th. Kurt Bloy there in 8th in the Red Bull. This was the Red Bull that had no gamer tag last time out in the United States. So I was actually Kurt Boy that was in the other Red Bull, not Yassine like I thought he was. But I think Yassine might be in another tier. So I apologise to Kurt Boy. I'm getting that one mixed up. We got Metz there in the Ferrari. 16.025 in 9th. Patuca. It was pretty much the domination man last time out in the United States. In 10th at the moment. He's just gone purple in the first sector as we speak for 16.569. We're still waiting times for Cavudi, Banana Cake Pie, TRT Rauquillo, and Volcanic, who have not set lap times as of yet. So we'll wait and see who's coming into the lane now. Looks like a Red Bull who's run out of fuel, that being Kurt Boy. Bags Liddell's looks like he's just about to start a flying lap once again. Who's going to be the nearest one? Will looks like he's about to start a flyer as well. Looks like it'll be Cavudi, I think. Although saying that, he's just invalidated, so it won't be him. So the Indian driver is invalidated somewhere along the line. What about Patuca? Same deal. He's invalidated as well. Bit of 13.629 had he that lap time stood, but unfortunately it didn't, so he'll probably go for another flyer. I think that was TRT Rakia just leaving the lane. Who else we got on track here? Banana on the medium compactor tyres. I probably would expect some of these guys will be starting on the soft compactor tyres. Well, anybody in the top 10 will definitely be starting on the softs, but what everybody else does outside the 10, it's free-for-all, really. So, you know, anything's possible, although saying that, I think majority of the time the two-stop was the way to go, going from what I saw in Pacific tiers in both tiers 3 and 4. Though, you know, you never know, sometimes you could get away with a one-stop, if safety cars help you out, like what we definitely saw in, I think it was tier 3, as there's a yellow flag. That is Kavudi, who's around. And that won't be the first and last time we see that happening with somebody spinning at that S section there. So, he's had a little bit of a spin. I'd probably, hopefully Half King's not on a lap. Thankfully he isn't. That's a very awkward way to go through the line there. But, yep, good work there, Kavudi. Just gets out of the road. Patuka now, that's a proper lap. 13.785, so now he goes to the top. And it's not showing me. There we go. Fastest lap. So, nice typical game as always. I think Metz might have just done a lap, or was he? Oh, he's got the got the gearbox glitch. Who else we got here? Scotty's just starting a flying lap here, but look, why don't we jump aboard with the championship leader and go for a lap? Around the Alto Drama Hermanos Rodriguez. So they're flat out going down into turn 1. Probably break about 100-meter board there. Into turn 1 we go. And this is the tricky section here at turn 2. Could invalidate, as well as turn 3. Get a little bit on the curb there. Now open the DRS here. Out into turn 4. Most tricky, probably about the 100-meter board as well. Nice and tight through here. Keep it nice and tight as well through 5. Now through turn 6. Most just flows to the right. As there's a Ferrari in the foreground. Hopefully he gets out of the way. Now through to the S section here. Hopefully you got a nice flowing car through here. Otherwise, if you lose the back end, oh, that's awkward. That's Metz there. Well, probably might have put Scotty off a little bit. And he got through it pretty cleanly. He's up by a little bit on his time at the moment. Now through turn 12 into the baseball stadium section here. Turn 13. This is another tricky section around here. 14. Don't want to take too much curb, otherwise, well, unless your setup-wise is a bit all over the shop, then curb's probably not ideal. But across the line goes 4th fastest, does Scotty there, with a 1:14.428. It's actually set the fastest final sector. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But, as you never know with Cody's. Oh, lovely. I'm getting gearbox glitches right, left, and centre. You love to see it, don't you? Rock's just coming back into the pit lane as we speak, actually. So, and Banana's already ditched his lap on the medium compactor tyres, or ditched the medium compactor tyres, I should say. Yeah, he's gone onto the soft compactor tyres. We're still waiting on him. Still Kavudi, who's still going all over the shop here on his outlap by the looks of things. We've got TRT Rakio and Volcanic as well. Might be just about to start another fly here. Is Volcanic? We'll wait and see. Oh, no. Late call, actually. Hopefully not many drivers do that during the race, because otherwise they could get themselves penalised. Because they were warned in the stewards briefing, like, in the lead-up, especially on Tuesday, about that sort of thing. I've said a bit all over the shop there. I do apologise. I've probably had a bit of lack of sleep these last couple of days, so probably will be a little bit all over the shop here. But hopefully we'll work through it, and we'll get through this race and then probably do another double stint on Tuesday at the Spanish Grand Prix, which will be the next round. Schooner Matata just leaving the pit lane. Anybody else on a fly lap at the moment? Here's Banana. See what his first flying lap is. It's a 1:14.843, so it goes 8th fastest in the Banana car. Not many chances left to get in the Banana car before, obviously, F1 2021 comes out. And, of course, Renault's changing to Alpine, which, when I first heard about it, I thought it was Alpine, but it's Alpine, apparently, is that the correct pronunciation. And it'll be probably a few other name changes as well. You probably will get to see later on. Volcanic has retired. I've missed that somewhere along the line. I think he's going to be starting from the back of the field, but not many chances you'll get to hear the name Racing Point these last few races before, of course, they change into the green of Aston Martin. And the next name, Cavudi, nice job with a 14.386, puts himself into 4th. Well, Hassel obviously will have a complete livery change compared to the one they had, obviously, last season, the overall 2020 season. There probably will be the overall many different livery changes come the 2021 grid. Obviously, Alfa Romeo is going to be definitely another one. Red Bull don't really change their liveries too much. Ferrari a little bit, sort of a mash of their, I think, last year's livery plus that was an absolute corner cut there, Will, I've got to say. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Well, I'm only just a commentator. Maybe somebody else might have been watching that. Anyway, so we've got nearly 3 minutes to go here. Who's going to take pole position? Is it going to be Patuka once again? Since he's come back into RS4, I think he's won the last 2 races. We'll double check that when we go into the championship standings. Fastest middle sector for Racing Point. So this guy's a man on a mission at the moment. Let's see whether he can improve his lap time. Is he going to take another pole position here? Well, he's on track at 13.601. So he's absolutely flying at the moment. He's the Racing Point driver, Patuka. Obviously, he's not, I don't think he's in a championship fight, but, I mean, don't rule out possibly, well, top 10, if not top 5. Top 5 may be pushing it a little bit, but we'll wait and see. So, was it Volcanic? Retired from the pits for mediums in the race because I can't set any laps. Yeah, that's probably fair enough. This track, like I mentioned before, is very, very tricky. Could either have a back-end loss or you stuff up somewhere along the line here, really, or you set up the car wrongly. There's Will just diving into the pit lane, absolutely speeding it into the pit lane, so everybody will probably be making their way out now. I think Patuka might be done unless he's still on a fly. Well, he's absolutely cut that, so yeah, he'll be definitely coming into the pit lane. I think that'll be his qualifying complete. So, can anybody else make a play for that 13.6 currently set by Patuka? Need to see who's actually going to be the first to finish a flying lap. Might be The Rock, actually, as Patuka comes into the pit lane. I'm going to assume he'll retire. That's TRT Row. Oh, that's a big crash there for TRT Raukio. And it's caught all on stream there, so talk about embarrassing moments, say the least. So he's probably going to be starting from 13th on the grid now. The only other driver that hasn't set a lap time as of yet, so unless he wants to continue, I actually put a lap time in while he's got a brokered front wing, but yeah, he'll be starting from the back, just get out of everybody's road as he just slams it into the wall. Hopefully he doesn't have a rage quit as, well, there goes the front wing, white on cue. The front wing. Nice English, Ross. It's typical. Rock here is invalidated, so he won't be doing another lap. Who else we got? Half King is on a flyer. I think most of these guys are about to start their flyers. So I think it was just mainly Rock and TRT Raukio. But Rock will go again. Of course, he'll be sending another lap on his tyres, and you probably want the freshest rubber come the race start. So we'll wait and see. So the first one is, I think that's, yeah, he's crashed out anyway, Raukio. So we'll go through the S section. So the first runner who's going to cross the line, I think, actually, scratch that. Who's it? Half King is going to be the first one to cross the control line as the clock heads to 0 right about now. So he'll be the first flyer and stays position 8. It does improve, but stays 8th. So probably wanted a little bit better qualifying for Half King. Next up would be Banana Cake Pie. He's coming into the baseball stadium section here. He flies through here. You might make sure you don't cut any corners, otherwise you invalidate. Make sure you get a good run out of the final couple of corners. across the line. Goes to 7th now, does Banana. 14.453. Here comes Scotty. He's invalidated. What would he would have said? A 14.311. So he would have been probably in 5th. The Red Bulls. Who's the first one? Kurt Boy. Does he go any better? Yes, he goes to 9th. What about his teammate? He does improve, but stays 2nd. So he'll be on the front row of the grid. Rocks in the lane. Kavuti's all over the shop, I think. Metz, good job from him. Jumps into 5th. Just ahead of his teammate there, who's had a spin, I believe. Yep, by the looks of it, he's had a spin. So, I think that is pretty much qualifying done and dusted. Scooter Matata is in the pits. I think we're just waiting on him to retire from the quality session. Everybody else is done. So, it might work out pretty well here for Half King, because he's just obviously jumped back out of the top 10, so he can start on whatever times he wants. We'll just be waiting on a minute and a half. Probably, no, never mind. I said that too soon. So we'll run through the quality results. Let these guys do their thing. Them picking their strategies. So Patuka once again gets another pole position with a 13.601. Nearly 4/10 clear of Bags. Liddell there in position 2. Jay Nacho's very nice job from him in position 3 with 14.239. That's The Rock in position 4, 14.303. It's pretty close in this midfield battle. Metz there in position 5, put in a good lap late, 14.379 in 5th. Kavuti in 6th. Championship leader Scotty in 7th. With a 14.428. Banana Cake Pie in 8th. Scooter Batata in 9th. And Kurt Boy rounds out your 10. Then it's Half King 11th. Will in 12th. And then the two guys that haven't set lap times being TRT, Raukia, and Volcanic will be starting from position 14 on the grid. So, while these guys work out what strategies they're going to be doing, I'll take a quick breather and have a quick drink and come back to you with the stand. Alright, I think we're back. So there's the championship standings on your screen. So Scotty still has the championship lead by 35 points over Ned Hugged My Dog, who again is not racing with us tonight. Not sure why. He's only got a good margin in the standings. Volcanic there in position 3 there. He's a further 93 points behind in the standings. So he needs to make up some ground if he wants to still be in this championship fight. A Chubasaurus Rex, who's another one who's not racing with us tonight. He's got a valid reason why he's not racing. He's currently 4th position. Then it's the two Renaults in position 5 and 6 with Banana Cake Pie and Grim Reaper. Then it's Bags Liddell at 7th. Wheel in 8th. Scooter Batata 9th. And Deputy Dildog, who again is not racing with us tonight. But I'll let you ponder over everybody where your favourite drivers are in the standings. We'll quickly jump across to the constructors. It's pretty close, actually. Alfa Romeo on 222 points, 8 clear of Haas. So it's a good opportunity, I think, for Haas, because they've got 2 drivers compared to Alfa's 1. So it's a good opportunity for Haas to catch back up in the constructors. You got Renault there in 3rd on 156, Williams on 1484. Red Bull on 5th on 108, just ahead of Mercedes in 6th on 106. Alpha Tauri in 7th on 104. That's a pretty close midfield battle. Then McLaren in 8th on 89. 85 from Racing Point in 9th. And Ferrari round out the 10 with the bottom 10 with 38 points. So we'll get back to this screen here. There we go. So we're in for an interesting battle here. Top 10 all starting on softs, as well as Volcanic at the back. And we've got mediums for TRT, Ralkio, and Will also mediums. Half King's gone for hards. So this will be interesting to see how this phases out. Looks like it's going to be fine for the whole race. So have to wait and see what strategy works out here. So we will wait for the lights to come on. There we go. We got the 5 red lights shining here at Mexico City. And away we go here at the Auto Driver Hermanos Rodriguez. It looks like a good start from the pole sitter. Usually it's not ideal to start from pole position because you might get absolutely swapped out into turn 1. Let's see how many cars are going 3, 4 wide in the background here. McLaren pulls out to look for the lead. Patuca has to go deep into the corner. Somebody went very deep. There was one of the Ferraris. There's always been a contact. How about the Haas's, and I think Volcanic there and the Mercedes got a little bit caught up in that as well. I think relatively everybody's got through cleanly, but it's Patuca. Good jump from him. Nice jump from Jay Nachos. He's jumped into second spot there, so he's made up a spot. He's in the background here. Scooter Batata, Will, and Scotty here are battling for positions. This is pretty tight. Scotty just hanging on for the time being. As Volcanic, as all TRT Ralkia is all over the shop here. Has he got front wing damage? No, but it looks of it might just be cold tyres. Because obviously the mediums might take a little bit of time. As I say that, he's just gone for a spin. So don't back it into the wall. I was lucky that wasn't a DNF there. So his race is literally going down. I think he just literally woke up before the race began. So not ideal start for him. But this is close here between Volcanic and Half King. So as usual, lap 2 glitch is happening. So just ignore the fact that Jay Nachos is the leader. It's not. It's Patuca who's still leading this way over Jay Nachos in second. And it's Bags Liddell in third. I think that's The Rock there in position 4. And it's Metz there in position 5. And the other Renault Banana Cake Pie. It says yellow sector 1. And there's still Half King. Banana gets the first 3-second time penalty of the race. Ralkio's just all over the shop here. He's going to pit and probably get another set of tyres in the front wing. Or he just slams it into the wall there, so maybe that might be wrong there. So, no, he's just retired in the pit lane, so he's had enough. He'll probably go back to sleep now. Here's the battle here going for 11th and 12th. There's Volcanic and Will battling side by side. Of course, they're all on different tyre compounds. Soft, medium, and hard, pretty much, these three. But Volcanic manages to hang on as Patuca also now gets a 3-second time penalty. So we saw on Tuesday, well, I saw definitely on Tuesday in Tier 3 and 4, that time penalties could potentially mix up the final race results. So, have to wait and see. Oh, that was Bags Liddell getting a little bit sideways coming out of the section. He's way all over the shop here. The Rock may take full advantage of this one here, as Patuca now sets the fast lap at 18.09, and Rock does take that position. For how long? We'll have to wait and see. Looks like he's got some pretty straight line speed there, but Bags Liddell absolutely lit up the rears coming out of the final couple of corners. He was all over the shop there in that Red Bull. Metz might have a go here, but he's not really quite close enough here as Schooner Batata and Kurt Boy side by side. Schooner Batata gets 8th. Here comes Scotty. See, now DRS is enabled on lap 3, going literally side by side here with the Red Bull, although he might have to bide his time here a little bit. He might try and force the issue. That's tight, but he will not get that position as Schooner Batata now gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So Schooner Batata now 8th, Kurt Boy 9th, and Scotty in position 10. And of course, his nearest championship rival is Volcanic, so that's probably not all too bad. Of course, his other nearest rival, Ned Hug My Dog, is not racing like I mentioned earlier, so it's a good opportunity to still gain some points. We're still with this race, obviously, and then 4 races to go after this one. Patuca still leading. Got a good margin, 2.1 seconds clear over Jay Nachos. We might come under attack here from the Renault here. So it's pretty much Renault on Renault power, even though the cars are pretty much equal in the online side of things. Here comes The Rock, going around the outside here. There's Nachos fight back. Where is he? Oh, just put up a fight there, but As he gets a little bit sideways there, all over the shop, so Rock will take full advantage of that. Here comes Bags Liddell. That's not a great camera shot there, Cody's. That's a better one. So he'll go side by side now with Nachos. Gonna go side by side through here. This is not an easy position. Gotta give each other racing room there, pals. Sorry, guys, I probably should have said. They just got away with it. Hopefully that didn't end too badly for Bags Liddell with any wing damage. They got away with it. Three pretty close to each other through the S section we go. It did not look like a great run there for Nachos as we go through another DRS section here. We'll jump back aboard here with Bags Liddell. Still managing to hold on for the time being. Of course, Nachos is out of DRS range as well, so he's going to come under attack from this Red Bull. We're on board with Bags Liddell. Oh, that was not the greatest to run here. He seems to be struggling out of the final couple of corners. So it'll help Jay Nachos out a little bit. Of course, that Ferrari in the background there is also closing up as well. And this should be pretty straightforward, I would think. And there you go. There's position 3 for Bags Liddell. What about Metz? Is he going to try and take advantage of this one as well? It might be too far back, I think. Gives him a little bit of a nudge. Takes a bit of too much curb probably and gets a little bit sideways. Oh, Bags Liddell! He's just pinned it all together! Got the move done for V3. Now he's just pinned it and dropped a bunch of spots and lost a bit of an end plate of a lot of wing damage on his front wing on the right-hand side there. You can see it. That cost him a golden opportunity for a podium here, possibly. Well, you never know. Safety cars may play a factor later on. So now Metz will probably try and have a go here at Jay Nachos. Nachos will probably be wondering what on earth has happened there. Oh, big mistake for the Rock. He's come back to these guys quite a lot. Here comes Metz up the inside. That's the wrong car. Oh, there's contact between these two. Make sure it's clean racing, lads. Otherwise, some stuff may end up at the stewards. So we've got Patuka, Jay Nachos, Banana, Cake Pie, and a Scooter Batata all got time penalties at this stage. I must have missed Jay Nachos joining that party. But all that battling Rocks just pulled away a little bit. There's obviously Bags Liddell's come into the pit lane. I'll keep an eye on what he's going to be doing. Metz, I don't think's quite close enough here for a move. No, not quite. Probably try and see if he can get a better run here. Bags Liddell goes for a set of mediums and a new front wing. We'll go back to this battle here. Half King and Will, I think, are battling for position. They are. We're literally side by side. Each other racing room, lads. Managed to get away with that one. It could have ended ugly. Tuka is just enjoying life at the moment while these guys are arguing. He's built up nearly was 4 seconds. It's always toing and froing a little bit, but not sure what happened there with the Rock. Must have made an error coming through this section here, because he pulled away from the guys behind, but now he will come under attack. Will now gets a 3-second time penalty. Metz closing up to the back of Nachos. He's not quite within that 1 second window. Oh, he gets very sideways there, so that'll probably help out Metz quite a lot here. Might actually get him before the front straight here, so he does. And he'll have DRS to help him out, so he'll just pull away here. Nachos may put up a bit of a fight here, but of course that DRS really helps you out here, so that's now Metz up into position 3. It's really close here to Jay Nachos, but not quite close enough. Here comes a Scooter Batata out of nowhere. He's making some good moves up in the 6th position now, getting past the other Ferrari of Cavudi. Now he'll chase after the Renault Banana Cake Pie in 5th. Rock now gets a 3-second time penalty. See the back end. There are the McLaren closing in. This is a pretty close battle here with, you could nearly say, these guys. From pretty much, you can nearly say 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're all close to each other. Cavudi now, it's another 3-second time penalty. Or was that his first? Actually, he runs very, very wide, actually. That was his first. Thank you for clarification there. Scotty not quite catching these guys. Currently in position 8. 3.6 seconds off the pace. Aboard here, Scooter Matata looked like a big corner cut there. I think he's just got rid of the bollard back there. Might have just caught the back end of that one, but Banana is in DRS range. He is. Metz is in DRS range as well of the Rock, but he's not quite close enough for a move. Here comes Banana. Kurt Boy's into the pit lane, up to 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit, so not a great day for the Red Bulls. Hopefully it's a much better day for the Red Bulls in real life for the Portuguese Grand Prix a little bit later on. Nacho's a little bit all over the shop here, so these guys will be trying to push their soft compounder tyres as long as they can. Banana's not quite ready for a move. He's pretty much now in a McLaren sandwich here because they got Nachos there and himself, and then the Scooter Matata not too far behind. So you want to be very quick to get that move done on Jay Nachos before Scooter Matata comes calling. No, that was not a pun intended. I kid you not. As Kurt Boy comes back onto the medium compounder tyres, so it will be interesting to see when these top guys do pit here, because they're still pushing on here. No one's actually gone for an early strategy. I think a lot of people did the early strategy. Can't remember. Tier 3 was a bit of a mixed bag, obviously, because I think they had a safety car early, but as race leader is in. And the Tier 4 guys, I think, came in a lot early, but yep, race leader is in. So he'll be probably chucking on the mediums, I would say. Scooter Matata also in, or just double check to see where this battle is. And no, Banana's not quite up there for a move. Kurt Boy, 3-second time penalty. Oh, that was an interesting rejoin there. Scotty just making his way into these pit box. So mediums for Patuka, Scooter Matata, Kavudi, and Scotty, who's getting a front wing change. So that might explain why he's not having the greatest of pace so far. Volcanic oozing as well. He's going for the hards. It's a bit of a risky play to try and get to the end, but you never know. Could work. So there goes Kurt Boy in the Red Bull, just in shot there. And these guys rejoined. Bangs Liddell obviously will have to go a little bit longer, obviously, on his tyres, considering the front wing damage he had earlier on. So now, the Rock now leads the way. 0.6 of a second over Metz, who's actually starting to close in on him here for the race lead. So it's a case of how long do these guys go? Do they obviously they'll probably try and go a lap or two later. Try and overcut as Patuka gets past Will very quickly. As there goes the Rock into the lane. I think he just slowed it down there. So he's in. Jay Nachos is in, so that releases, as Bags Liddell, another 3-second time penalty. So that'll release both Metz and Banana Cake Pie. Rock going for the soft compounder tyres. Interesting. So Jay Nacho's going for the mediums. Where's Patuka? He's already gone by. Will, of course, is still yet to pit. There's the Rock leaving the lane. Where's a Scooter Matata? I think he's just coming down the front straight now. He'll get past his teammates, so that's a change for position. Bit of a switch around for the McLaren lads. Because he is Scooter Matata on one lap fresh and medium, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few mixed up strategies here. So Rock is going for pace outright, literally, while he can. So obviously he'll have to put the mediums on a little bit later, while everybody else will have to put on the softs, as Kurt Boy is back in the lane again for another front wing and a set of hard compounder tyres. He'll nearly go a lap down, depending on what Metz does. Patuka, another 3-second time penalty. He's closing into the back of Half King. I'll probably wait till the DRS as there comes Metz now into the lane. I think Kavudi, yep, Kavudi got a 3-second time penalty as well, as Banana does follow him as into the pit lane. So that'll allow Patuka, well, Half King will take the effective race lead, but probably won't be for too much longer here. So it should be a pretty straightforward move here for Patuka. Where's that Haas? There he is. So Half King doing the opposite strategy. Pretty simple there. So the Racing Point does take the race lead back. Let's see here. Metz has come out in 5th. Ahead of Scooter Matata. Banana way down the field here. Must have got a front wing change somewhere along the line, because he's dropped back behind Scotty now here. That's a weird one there. Half King 3-second time penalty. So a lot of people getting time penalties right, left and centre. This is an interesting battle here for position. Give each other racing room, lads. Just enough. As Scooter Matata now gets the 3-second time penalty. Might do the crisscross here, though that puts him on the wrong line. He gets very sideways off the corner. Of course, Jay Nacho's on 1 lap fresher mediums. He'll probably try and go nuts to catch back up to Metz, who of course just literally came into the pit lane. Nachos is literally using every single bit of ERS, so I'd probably turn it off if I were you. Sonny Jim converting another 3-second time penalty. I mean, don't be surprised if we see some guys maybe get disqualified, potentially. Patuka 16.977, new fastest lap in the race on the mediums. Of course, he'll probably go a lot quicker on that when he puts the soft competitor tyres on later on. So there's The Rock just trying to clear Will, who of course is yet to pit. Oh, gee whiz, Will. That nearly could have ended badly there for both he and The Rock. That was so close. Looked like he was watching on the rear of the Renault there. That could have ended so badly, but he got away with that one. So basically, it's Half King and Will that have yet to pit this stage. That not sure what their strategy plan is, whether they're doing 1 stops or 2 stops. Patuka's just building up this lead. This Banana gets a little bit sideways there as he gets the move done on Scotty for 10th. Excuse me. So now he'll try to catch up on Bags Liddell, who he should have a little bit more speed on because he's got much fresher rubber compared to Bags Liddell, of course, who pitted a little bit earlier on. About 5 laps ago, really. This battle's getting heated up again between the McLaren boys. Nacho's not quite in with that DRS window of Metz, so he'll have to bide his time. I think Rock's going to possibly line up a move here on Half King for 2nd spot. Yes, he does, so pretty simple there. Hopefully nothing silly untoward comes of here. That's a lot better there. So gets away with that one. Here come the 2 McLarens battling it away for position. That's a lot closer. First rule is you don't want to tangle with your teammate. I've learnt that many a times. Trust me, if Rock's watching this back, he'll know what I mean. Looks like Nachos might have a bit more straight line speed here compared with obviously Skinner-Matata. Oh, he goes in very deep there. There's the McLaren driver. Might get a good run. Oh, he'll try a late one. That's a risky move. Not quite close enough there. Obviously, this battle's allowing Metz to just pull away a little bit. Will is his next target here. Obviously, he'll get the DRS this time around. I'll probably be waiting till the front straight before he makes the move. So Rock will probably try and eat that margin in a little bit. As you can see, Metz is right all over the back of Will there in the Alfa Romeo. So Rock will have the speed advantage, but of course his tyres will die out a little bit earlier on. As here we go, is the move now, I think, for position. Can keep an eye on that battle behind with the 2 McLaren boys. I think Nacho's made just a little bit too far back, although we'll wait and see on that one. So that move is done. I think he's just a little bit too far back this time around, so can't quite get the move done. Will gets another 3-second time penalty. So now Metz will start to pull away and close in onto the Half King. Of course, is the other guy that is yet to pit. Let's have a look. There's the penalty situation. So we've got 3-second penalties for The Rock, Half King, Jay Nachos, Bags Liddell, and Banana Cake Pie. 6 seconds for Kurt Boy, Scooter Matata, Will, and the race leader. As that's an interesting move. Place for a positional change, but he got it done, Scooter Matata, so got the move done on Will. Now puts a car in between himself and his teammate, which allow him to start to pull away. Oh, that was a big error there for Nachos. He's gone straight ahead. Big error there. I thought for a second I'd had a lag moment, but no, that was not the case. He went straight ahead. Oh, that's an interesting rejoin there. So he ghosted literally with a Banana Cake Pie. That might be a dangerous rejoin there. No doubt Banana would have had a good view of that one as Will is into the pit lane. That's not the one I'm looking for. I need this one. There you go. So let's see what Will does. He's going to get a front wing change. Soft competitor tyres for him, so he's going to do the 2-stop. This will be a switch. Banana will get the move done on Jay Nachos. as I've just lagged out. Well, you love to see it here, folks, don't you? You gotta love this game, don't you? I think I'm still live. Yeah, I am still live. This is just... Actually, we'll just... where is it here? We'll bring that screen up once again while we fix this issue up. I don't understand why, seriously. I'm still streaming, and yet the game... well, it just completely lags me out. Lovely stuff. Let me see if I can rejoin here very quickly. Stand by, folks. We should be back very, very shortly. This is what you love to see, folks. Really love to see. I can't really wait till Tuesday night. No, I am not doing it without no gamer tags. You can forget about it. Yeah, can't wait to Tuesday night because obviously weather is predicted in my area, so that might not bode well for the stream. We'll wait and see on that one. But I'll do my best. We'll see if the stream does not turn out as great as I thought it would with the inclement weather. I might have to upload the race later on, so we'll wait and see on that one. But just a few technical issues, folks. Stand by. We'll hopefully get back into the lobby very shortly. We'll have another crack at this one and see if we can actually get some gamer tags this time around. Fingers crossed we can get some. That would be lovely. I can't do it without any gamer tags, let's be honest. So, oh man. Smash the like button if you are enjoying the video, as well as subscribe to the Race Spec Esports channel. Lovely stuff. The session no longer exists. Okay, fair enough. Folks, I'm going to have to restart my game here, so stand by. I'll just mute myself and we'll be back Alright, folks, we are back. Apologies for that little glitch there that happened. I don't understand why that was the case. What? Well, I just literally got back in. Are you kidding me, game? This game, man, seriously. What a piece of crap this game was, seriously. I load back in. This is all going to camera right about now. My stream is fine. And yet, I get kicked out. Well, I don't know what's the word now. Lose connection. This is complete BS, honestly. I could swear on live stream, but I don't really want to. I restarted the damn game twice, and I literally just got back in. Oh, great! This session no longer exists. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Love your work, Codys. This is fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to bloody stream a race, and you put this crap on me. What a great game, honestly. Oh, now it's going to show no freaking gamer tags. You love to see it. Honestly, I can't be arsed with this game. The amount of stuff I've had to put up with this game, whether it's driving or whatnot. It's just a joke, really. What an absolute joke of a game. I apologise, everybody, for what has been happening so far. We're going so well, literally, so well, and then all this crap happens. Can we just get to the end of the race, please? That's all I ask. Just let me get to the end of the race. That's all I ask. You can do all the funny crap after the race. After all the podium interview, not the podium stuff, but all that. There's a reason why I hate this game. And I've always hated it from the start. Let's try again. Third time's the charm. So, Patuka is the race leader. On the medium compactor tyres. He's still leading the way over the Rock there in position 2, who's on fresh mediums. Just obviously looks like he's got past his teammate Banana Cake Pie in 3rd. You've got Jay Nachos there in 4th, the looks of things. Then quite a gap back to Will there in 5th. Half King there in 6th. Just got literally hanging on for dear life over Scooter Batata, who's just got by as we speak for 6th position. So obviously fresh soft compactor tyres. Got Kavudi there in the position 8. Metz in 9th, and Bags Liddell rounds out your 10, and just outside of Volcanic in 11th, still on the hard compactor tyres. Scotty has just recently come in for the mediums. He's not had the greatest of races so far, the championship leader. But he won't drop too many positions, as it's like Scooter Batata's cleared Will for 5th position. So he'll be going absolutely nuts on the soft compactor tyres. Please, game, just let me go to the end of the race. That's all I ask. So 7.3 seconds is the margin between Patuka and the Rock. And it's the all-banana combination in 2nd and 3rd, like I mentioned, with the Rock 2nd and Banana Cake Pie in 3rd. Jay Nacho's there in 4th. There's Half King going side by side. Where's it Alpha? There he is. With Will. As Will gets a 3-second time penalty. As he gets a little bit sideways there. But Kavudi might take full advantage of this one as well. Side by side here, down into turn 4, as Will goes very deep there just to try and hang on to the position. Where is he? Oh, they're going to bash each other wide here. I thought that was inevitable. Just get me through to the end of the race. That's all I ask. Maybe it's to do with my net. I don't know. But that's allowed Half King to pull away. In 6th position. Schooner Matata will be going nuts. He'll probably try and go for a fastest lap of the race while he's on fresh softs. There's Kavudi going for a move. Where is he? I can't see. There he is. They're still banging doors. They're literally banging doors. It's ended badly. It had to end badly. That one possibly might be a steward's inquiry, I'd say. Between Kavudi and Will. This Banana Cake Pie comes back into the lane for another set of mediums. So he should be able to go to the end of the race now. There goes Metz for position on Will. Pretty simple maneuver there for him. Banks Liddell there is not too far behind as well. There's Will on relatively old soft competitor tyres, so he might have to come back in again very shortly. As he go right to the, literally making sure he's blocking him off here, but I think it's no use here. The guy on fresh rubber, as there goes Bags Liddell there for 7th position. He'll try and catch after Metz, who's only on 1 lap old mediums. Meanwhile, back to the front. Patuka's just about to start lap 26 as Kavudi has gone around and pretty much just retired on the spot there. So, I'm going to say that something got a little bit ugly there. So, hopefully this doesn't bring out a safety car. Otherwise, there's going to be dramas afterwards. There might have been some stuff that gone on afterwards as there goes Banana on Volcanic for 9th. Looks like we're going to get away with that one as Nacho's now into the lane for fresh set of softs. Metz. Is it Metz? Why was the Ferrari gang getting out all the gear there? Started just literally come back out, going back into the lane, into the garage. So that was a weird one. Never seen that one before. Volcanic for the set of softs. And Will also softs. So they'll blaze on till the end of the race. I don't know why all this stuff wasn't showing up. Bags Liddell, 3-second time penalty. There's the current penalty situation. Oh, Metz, that's a big sideways moment. Just got away with that one. Thankfully, he did ghost as well, so that could have been curtains if he didn't ghost and Bags Liddell ended up slamming into him. But that puts Bags Liddell now into 5th position now. He'll chase after Half King there in the foreground. There's where we stand with the penalty situation. There's the movers and shakers. Very quickly before this game decides to kick me out once again. So 9.6 seconds that margin between Rock and Patuka. Schooner Matata there in 3rd place. Up 6 spots. Half King up 7 spots. So he's being the best mover and shaker. So far, the worst has been Kavudi down 7 spots. Jay Nacho's down 5. Banks Liddell down 3. Jay Nacho's makes a pretty simple move there on Banana Cake Pie. So fresh softs compared to, obviously, 1 lap, 2 lap old mediums. There's always the tyre difference there. Let me quickly, that's the wrong way. Patuka's still got the fastest lap of the race with 16.787. I think he would have set that on the medium compounded tyres. Can anybody beat that? We'll have to wait and see. Schooner Matata would have tried to push, but it looked like he had quite enough speed. In lap 28 or 36. So Kurt Boy has already been put down a lap, but looks of him as his car's ghosting. He should probably get the blue flags and move out of the road. We'll get that back to here. Here we go. Back to this battle here. This is heating up for 4th and 5th. Bags Liddell putting pressure on Half King for position. He'll use every single bit of ERS he's got, Half King, but I don't think it's much use. He's going to try and fight back for position. Where is he? He's just hanging on. They're going to give each other racing room, but I think Bags Liddell will have this. He does, so he's up in the 4th position now. And the Red Bull. Oh, that's a massive dive bomb from a long way back. I wasn't expecting that one. They're still going side by side, these two. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Make sure it's clean, lads. Make sure it's clean. Got away with that one, but Bags Liddell manages to hang off for the time being. And his Met's not too far behind. Yellow's in Sector 3. That'll be for Kurt Boy, I would say. Yes, it is. He's lost a bit more of his front wing. So he'll probably dive it into the pit lane and get a new wing, or he'll retire, one of the two. Cavitti's left the session, so no, he's going to continue on. He might, obviously, will score some points, obviously, for 12th position. New front wing and a set of soft compactor tyres. Back to this battle here. Met's now putting pressure on Half King. These guys are closing into the Bags Liddell there in 4th. They try to go for 2 for 1 here. Just focus on the one time. It's a little bit close. A little bit of contact there. But now I think he's got that move done. So Met's up in the 5th position now. Because time penalties will play a factor in the final race results. Probably not for the top 3. I think they've definitely pulled away. This group here might change up and down the field. But we have to keep an eye on Scotty as well, because he's got no penalties at this stage. He's trying to keep things clean. For the sake of his ever volcanic. He's a little bit further down the field in 11th. Excuse me. So this is pretty much the closest battle we've got here. Patuka's already on lap 30. 11.6 second margin he's got over the Rock in position 2. Scooter Matata there in 3rd. Those guys are on their own. This one will be interesting to see how this one plays out. Bags Liddell's leading this battle group here. That stretches back to 5th, 6th, and 7th. Jay Nachos has joined this group as well. Scotty just there, just hanging on in 9th. Banana has got a time penalty. Oh, God, I've missed a lot of these penalties. This game loves me, honestly. It really loves me. Oh, let's go for a move there. Jay Nachos for position. Oh, it gets a little bit sideways there. There's Half King. He might take the advantage. He does. There's Nachos there. It's up to the 6th position. He's a little bit tight for fuel by the looks of it, going by the yellow indicator for the fuel. So he's up into 6th position now as Jay Nachos. Now he'll chase after these guys. Metz is next in the Ferrari. So he comes through the baseball section, stadium section one more time. So it's 0.6 between these two, Bags Liddell and Metz. Nacho's another 0.7 behind him, and another 0.4 behind is starting to close back in again is Half King. See what kind of straight line speed he's got. Not too bad overall, but they managed to stay positions for the time being. Not quite getting the great run there as Half King, so that lost him a lot of momentum. Probably could say it could be said for Jay Nachos, because he's now outside the 1 second window. Metz closing in, but not quite close enough here. He's on 2-lap fresher mediums by the looks of things. Getting a bit close there for position 5. 4 and 5, I should say. Where are they penalties wise? So Bags Liddell's got 12 seconds. Metz 9 seconds. Jay Nachos 12 seconds. Half King 9 seconds. And Banana 6 seconds. That's not what I wanted. Then we go back to this one. So everybody will be on different tyres, obviously. Don't think we've had a safety car while I was away for that little moment there. Those guys are pretty much checked out in the top 3 positions. Well, saying that, Scooter Batata's slowly coming back to maybe these guys, so we'll keep an eye on that. There's Nachos. Using every single bit of overtake, although he's got nothing left, so probably not much use there. Late move, Danny Rick style. He's a little bit sideways, and he's in the wall. Well, that was probably bound to happen there. And that's just ruined his race, I think. as Scotty will take position as well. As he's just rage quit. Okay, fair enough. So, I get some people get a little bit angry sometimes with certain drivers, but really, you don't need to rage quit half the time. So his car will probably still keep going, but obviously it's now... Well, I don't know if he'll be classified. We'll wait and see on that one. So up we're on the... Would have been an interesting battle. So some stewards' inquiries will be incoming, no doubt. So now we'll focus on this battle with Bags, Liddell and Metz. That was probably a risky move as well. Trying a Daniel Ricciardo-esque dive bomb out of nowhere, but just didn't quite work out for him, unfortunately. So Metz is still just in that 1 second DRS window. He'll start to close that gap, obviously, but he's not quite close enough for a move. Half King was just dropped away a little bit after that little skirmish. Max Liddell must not have had a great run because here comes Metz up the inside. It's his fourth position. I think Metz, like I mentioned, Metz has got less penalties compared to Bags Liddell, so that's a position. That's fourth now for Metz. Now he can try and chase after Scooter Matata, who's just going out of shot there. So, where's he at with penalties? As Nachos, as AI cars now in the pit lane. So they're pretty even on penalties at the moment. Metz and the Scooter Matata, so I think they're pretty much the top three. No, the top two are definitely confirmed, but I'm not sure about third as of yet, so we'll wait and see how this one plays out. So he might come back here, will Bags Liddell. We've got to really weigh up, is it really worth fighting for position? Could something happen later on, or is it just really worth sticking around in this position and just hoping something happens behind? And he managed to not lose too many spots post-race, so we'll wait and see how that one pans out. So this is pretty much the only closest battle we've got here. You can see Patuka is just... he's just flying at the moment. He's just got another 3-second time penalty, I think, as well. So... can't afford that gap to get under 12 seconds, otherwise that race victory. Well, if he gets another 3-second time penalty, then it's all anybody's game now. Well, there'll definitely be for The Rock, because he might have an opportunity. He can't afford to lose too much time here. The speed that Patuka's got, he's absolutely flying at the moment. There's that penalty situation again. So you can see he's locking up the brakes there, so he's absolutely giving it his all. There's 2 laps difference between these guys, so a fresher rubber may be helping him out here. It's 15.7 seconds, that margin. Scooter Matata's just closing up to his ghost car, his teammate's ghost car, so try and probably get past him. He didn't get DRS actually on this straight. Might get on the next straight. We'll wait and see. See what's going on here with this group. This battle, Bags Liddell and Metz. Not really much doing there, so not quite close enough here. Bags Liddell can get a good run out of here. That wasn't too bad, but I don't know whether he'll go for a move. He's got a lot more ERS compared to Metz. So he's just trying to save up a little bit more. Not quite close enough for a move here. Keep an eye on Scotty because he's closing that gap to Banana, and he's got no penalties. As we set off for the final lap, the race leader sets off for the final lap. We might be here for a while before everybody else finishes, so just allow me to get the results, please, just before everybody leaves. Anyway, so 16.6 second margin is the fuel light is on for Patuka. Kurt Boy, 3-second time penalty. Still traveling along well in 12th. He'll still get some points. Probably not quite 11th, maybe, unless penalties may play a factor. Just keeping an eye on the Scotty here. Jay Nachos' car goes to 16-0, apparently. Or was that a glitch? It might have just been a glitch, I'm not sure. Hang on, let me double check. No, this Yeah, this one. It was this one. Okay, apparently it has gone fastest lap. That probably should go to Patuka, but not being biased whatsoever here. Keep an eye on this battle for 4th and 5th. This is technically for position, but not quite close enough. But we'll go back to the front here as the confetti's going off in the baseball stadium section here as Ags Liddell gets another 3-second time penalty, so that might cost him position. But he's dominated once again. It's 3 in a row, I think, for Patuca. Wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Fantastic drive all round and quite a margin, actually, to the next car, which is going to be the Rock here. It's going to finish in a very nice, well done P2. That was all over the shop there, but you cross the line in position 2 there. The Scooter Matata did drop back a little bit to Metz here, so we'll wait and see how this plays out later on. It might have actually cost him a podium. We'll wait and see. Comes across the line, and he'll get 3rd. Yes, he does get 3rd, actually. So he does manage to hang on to a podium, only just, though. This Banana comes up into P5. Nice job from him. Where does Scotty end up? He'll jump into 5th position here, so the no penalty strat did work out as... What was that? That was one of the Red Bulls. That was Kurt Boy. Okay, he must be coming into the pit lane. So we just wait on Volcanic to finish the top 10. Or will he jump? He'll jump to 9th, I think, out of the final results there. So there you go. That was RS4. And Scooter Matata gets the driver of the day. I think that probably is fair enough there. But there's the good old Michael Schumacher celebrating on the top step once again. Patuca, like I said, I'm pretty sure that was 3 in a row. Let me just double check very quickly. Yes, that is 3 in a row for Patuca. So, really putting himself up in the championship. Although probably not going to be in the championship fight. But there you go. There's the final results. Not sure whether he'll get the fastest lap of the race or not. We'll wait and see. Actually, might go to Will, actually, because he set the next best with a 16.337. So, there's the results. So, Patuca wins the Grand Prix. In the end, it finished up 5.5 seconds, I think, the margin. Sorry, 5.1 seconds, their margin, with the penalty situation between Patuca and the Rock there in second. Scooter Matata from 9th to 3rd. Yeah, fair enough. That's a decent call. Metz there in 4th. Scotty with no penalties jumped into 5th position late on, so that's good points for him in the championship. Banana Cake Pie in 6th. Obviously keeping his positions as well with lesser penalties. Bags Liddell in 7th. Half King in 8th. Volcanic 9th. And Will rounds out your 10. And it's Jane Nachos, who I'm not sure will be classified. We'll wait and see. Kurt Boy in 12th. And Kavudi and TRT Ralkio in 14th, who both DNF'd from that race. So, yeah, there we go, guys and girls. That was the Mexican Grand Prix. Apologies for the little bit of a moment we had there later on in the session. We'll just switch the screen there to the ending side of things. But, yeah, I don't know. This game and me have not got on very well. So I'm hoping the next game will be a lot better. But, anyway, we'll just wait and see on that side of things. But, yeah, apologies for the little glitch in the middle there. Hopefully we didn't miss out too much action there. But, anyway, it is what it is. You can't help these things, really, can you? So, yeah, smash the like button if you did enjoy it. And, of course, subscribe to the Race Spec Esports YouTube channel if you haven't already. Tune in about 9 minutes' time. 9 minutes a bit after. Tune in for RS1. That'll be, of course, hosted, well, commentated by Matt, or better known as Plebs. He'll be there in RS1, so keep an eye out for that one in the not too distant future, and check out all the other streams as well. What is it? Gabri Afton. There's a link down in the description below if you want to join the Discord channel. Next season, obviously, is probably a little bit further away. Might be, I don't know, August or something, September even. Who knows yet? But it's a bit too early to talk about the rest of this, considering we've got a season still to go here. So all the links down below to the social channels, their Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and there's a link to the Discord channel, hopefully. if you want to come join the league, although probably this late in the season, unless you're prepared to wait around. You never know, could have a room there for late in the season, although you might want to wait a little bit until for next season especially. But yeah, next week is the Spanish Grand Prix, I think, from memory. So it should be, well, hopefully it will be an entertaining race. We'll wait and see on that one. But yeah, I'll be back hopefully on Tuesday with the Pacific side of things. I think I'm probably doing Tier 3 and Tier 4 once again at the Spanish Grand Prix. So tune in till then. Hopefully the stream will not be too bad, considering the weather will be probably a little bit ordinary, like I mentioned earlier on. But yeah, until then, I'll hopefully be back again next Sunday for RS4 around Spain. But yeah, until then, it is goodbye.